Last week, we took you along for a typical day in our lives while on anchor in Martinique. This week, join us while we sail to a city with the unique history and spectacular views. That's amazing. I'm Holly, that's Ray, and this is our home, Sabado. Subscribe to tag along on the adventure. We just pulled up our anchor in Martinique. We've been here for almost 2 weeks. I'm just steering us through some lobster traps while we exit the anchorage, and Ray is up on the bow rigging up the bridle that we made last week. Once we get out here a little bit further, we'll get the sails up, and then tonight we'll be using our new bridle. This is our first time raising the mainsail after we put up our new and improved sail bag, so Ray is just making sure that everything is sitting properly with the additional fabric that we added. But engines are off.
Yeah, it looks like it's great.
Nice.
We're sailing. I don't know how far we're gonna get. We're just heading north. A couple of anchorages that we might stop in and check out and see if we want to stay there or not. I think I'm ready for some empty anchorages. How about you?
Amen.
Yeah.
And a snorkel spot.
Yeah, so there, we might just go up around the corner here another hour or so and check out a spot where we've anchored before, but just to do some repairs. And see if we can get in there, because it's supposed to be good snorkeling, and it's a beautiful spot. So yeah, we'll just continue up the coast of Martinique.
We have some visitors. Hi. Hello. Oh, there's so many of you. We just spotted a race boat on AIS going 19 knots. Oh, there he is. I can't even imagine what that would feel like. I'm trying to eat my salad, but the wind keeps blowing it all over the boat. Gotta clean up my mess. Okay, we're approaching our destination. The anchorage is right below that massive volcano. We have just dropped anchor in Saint-Pierre, and that is Mount Pelée. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, but I'll put it on the screen. It's the volcano that erupted here in 1902. Prior to the eruption, this was actually the most culturally and economically significant city in Martinique, but it never really recovered. I think it said over 28,000 people died, so there's definitely a lot of history here. We're excited to get to shore tomorrow probably and do some exploring, but for now I think I'm gonna get in the water and check our anchor and take a look at our new bridle that we're using and maybe swim to that beach over there. Anchor looks good, new bridle looks good, water feels great. I figured I'd show you our old bridle before we trash it. I don't know if you can tell how brittle it is. The real kicker for us was this twist. We've tried everything to get it out, but the line is practically cemented together like this. No matter what we did, it would just twist itself right back up. So, farewell. Thank you for your service. The sky is gorgeous in every direction. I mean, look at that. That's amazing. Doing a little stern anchor action for this dinghy dock. The city of Saint-Pierre, once known as the Paris of the Eastern Caribbean, was devastated by the eruption of Mount Pelée in 1902. Very few people survived, one being a prisoner who was kept in solitary confinement. His name was Ludger Sylbaris, a local drunk with an affinity for getting into fights. I think we're on the right street. He had been arrested 2 days before the eruption and thrown into solitary confinement. Today, you can visit what remains of the prison, including the cell that protected him from the eruption, saving his life.
Ruins of the prison.
Ouchie. No go in there?
Just like a walkway.
Whoa. Pretty. Oh, no thanks.
There's the prison cell, which is now a urinal.
Oh. He was found 4 days after the eruption by a rescue team. He described seeing the sky go black from the small slit above the doorway. Oh, does smell like pee. He removed his clothes and shoved them into the opening to try and prevent the ash from getting in. He was still severely burned, but alive. After being rescued, he was pardoned for his crimes and hired to tour with the circus to tell his wild tale as the man who survived Doomsday. We also visited the Memorial Museum, where they display the names of 7,000 of the victims that they were able to identify, and showcase a few other items that they were able to recover from the city after the eruption. That's amazing. The gal at the museum said there's a bunch of shipwrecks out here from the eruption, so let's go see what we can find. That's kind of deep. Is getting kind of dark and spooky. Okay, I'm getting spooked. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, someone is dragging into us. Yep. Ready when you are.
Go for it.
We just got our anchor up, so that's good. It doesn't look like anyone's home. That's the fastest I've ever tied up fenders, though. Okay, they just got back to the boat. We waved them down and let them know what was going on, so we're just gonna move and re-anchor far away. Okay, all good.
Good thing we were on the boat.
Yeah. I can imagine. Oh shit, someone's gonna yell at me for pouring it like this.
Sailing vessel Sabado.
This is what happens when we
SV as in
get to
Victor.
drink in the French wine.
Yeah. And that's where you can find us on Facebook and on Instagram. And if you go to svsabado.com, that's our blog, and that has links to everything.